Happy birthday, Scorpio. I believe Scorpio began October 24th, or October 23rd, I'm sorry. So I hope you're having a wonderful birthday so far. I'm going to shuffle for just a few more seconds. Okay, I'm now going to cut the cards. Okay, the first card, I have a King of Cups reverse. Lots of reverse cups and pentacles. Pentacles aren't reversed, but for some reason cups are reversed. I think a lot of you have been going through a lot of emotional upheaval. So this king, who's usually in control, who rules, has sort of no longer has control over emotions. Maybe he's acting strange, moody, emotionally detached. I have a high priest. Usually he symbolizes as a priest marriage, tradition, faith, religion, all those things that are spiritual rituals, religious rituals, practice of religion, practice of faith. But sometimes this, as far as relationships, this can indicate a marriage or a wedding. More like a wedding ceremony. I have death in reverse. This is a reversal of closure and endings. Even though things with this King of Cups are topsy-turvy, or water is your energy, Scorpio. And my most straightforward interpretation of these first three cards is that emotionally, even though you feel out of sorts, you still cannot let your feelings go for a particular person or situation. There's still that strong energy of faith and devotion and commitment to that connection. The next card, we have the reversal of the shadow side. This also, in traditional Rider-Waite, this symbolizes the energy of the devil. So this negative energy seems to be reversing too. Those are two very intense cards when you have the high priest, which is the ritual of religious practice and discipline. And then we have death and the devil being reversed here. There seems to be a huge struggle with how you feel about someone and the emotional energy it's taking to be committed to that person. I have the Chariot in reverse, and this will be in the center of your spread. This seems to indicate a lot of issues about moving forward. What I find interesting, there are two horses here. With death, we have one horse, which is in reverse, but now we have the force of two horses here. And there's no horse with the devil, although he's been known to ride one as well. And so the issue here is about all or nothing, things not coming to an end, still having feelings, wanting that commitment, but you need two horses to move forward. Yet this is in reverse. So there's a lot of faith and loyalty here with this high priest, in spite of all the other major arcana going against you. And so far you have 4 out of 5 major arcana, which are, it's pretty big energy there. I have a Page of Wands in reverse. The faith of a young child, the loyalty of a young child, adventure, letting go. That energy is being reversed as well. So this King of Cups, which is your energy, is going through all of this. And I think it's just really taking its toll heading into the future. I have a 5 of Pentacles. Abandonment, Sometimes this is the poverty card, but in the best sense, when you see this, you see how during this season the trees are barren, there's nothing growing. And I think that whatever's happening here in this situation or relationship, I think in the future you have to accept that now is not the time, this isn't the right time. But it doesn't mean something isn't going to grow. I have Six of Wands in reverse. So someone will be going through a defeat. I think that could be you. It seems as if your emotions are propelling you to hang on or to continue your commitment. But in the future, you need to be very careful because the tarot is saying that this is going to work against you. It's going to leave you feeling alone and abandoned with no help or support. And that the more you keep trying to make this work, the more you're just going to keep getting defeated. I think that the tarot is saying maybe let go, maybe let this death happen. The next card is the Tower. So you've got some huge obstacles to go through here because the Tower is sort of like a crisis, things being torn down, right? And starting over. But if this is reversed, something is not being torn down. You're still trying to build the structure. The Tower could be in a very short period of time come crashing down, but it seems as if once again it seems like you're trying to prevent disaster, especially with death, and now the Tower, and reversing all these shadow sides. But it just feels as if the tarot is saying to you, your devotion is not going to be enough right now, or your faithfulness or hanging on or trying to make this work, whatever it is, it's going to be draining your energy. You're not going to win at this time. So why don't I shuffle for an outcome card? Let's see. Okay. I have a Three of Cups reversed, and this has been showing up a few times in the readings for this month. A reversal of affection, Scorpio. Cups are your energy. And so what we're dealing with here is a friendship or a relationship where the affection just isn't there yet. It almost feels as if you're just trying and trying, or someone else is trying, but there's never that connection here. You see the happiness and celebration, and this isn't as serious as the Two of Cups, but it can definitely mean a celebration of an engagement or a relationship that is about to get very serious, but this is reversed. And what this is telling me, especially seeing that your cups are reversed, is that what I'm feeling is that you are getting emotionally frustrated, trying to deal with these negative elements in your situation or relationship. And it's interesting that we have death, which is closure, and the Tower, which is also closure. It's when a crisis happens and you have to begin all over again, or something comes out of the way and just completely blindsides you. It seems as if you are trying to do everything you can to preserve or just save a relationship. And maybe this isn't the right time. The resources or whatever's going on in this relationship, the obstacles, maybe it's another person, a third party. But now is not the time or the season. I think you have to give up the struggle a little bit and let things happen the way they were meant to. Sometimes the Tower is about needing to keep having control over a situation, when actually we should just let it go. And you may have to in the future. And so moderation and taking care of yourself and pulling back, and not allowing your emotions to get so wrapped up in trying to avoid certain changes or things that need to be happening, especially if the other person is not at the same place as you. Sometimes it's good to step back. Okay, so that was your reading, Scorpio. And if you have any questions, personal questions about your situation, you're free to schedule a reading with me. Just look in the description of the video. And I thank everyone for their concern. I know a lot of people were wondering where I was. So I look forward to getting started on December and year-end tarot readings as well. So stay tuned. And thank you for your support. I hope to talk to you soon.